So I was about to pack it all up because you can see my battery life is like 27%. So if somebody hit the Cash App, which I didn't think somebody was gonna do it, but shout out to DM's DOM, uh his initials send me the Cash App. So I might put an extra there, extra video, right? You have to understand the perspective of these people, right? Their goal is to make themselves the slave master, and you're the slave. With black women, you're not allowed to escape the plantation. You're not allowed to talk to anyone else, even if they don't like you. You're not allowed to be different. If you have money, then it's money don't make you unlame, right? They have a counterpoint to men who become successful and don't kowtow to them, right? Even with money, you're supposed to dance for them. You're supposed to empty all your bank account for them. You're supposed to take care of all their kids. See, this is what they want to do. And I had to iterate that, but it shows all the time. You can keep. I'm going to give you all the quotes and all the things. Money don't make you unlame is a quote made for them to gain what you have. Everybody that said money don't make you unlame, they want you to turn into a drone. All right? You're supposed to be the black male. You're supposed to kiss black women's ass. You're supposed to give black women money. You're supposed to only date black women. You're supposed to only do with black business. You're supposed to do that even if it doesn't benefit you. Even if it gets you killed. It don't matter. Because the money that you're making, they think is theirs. So they don't want you to have no power. They don't want you to feel good about yourself. You're not supposed to feel too good about yourself. Because when the rappers and the drug dealers brag about how many bodies they got, they don't call them lame. When they rap about how many cars they got, they don't call them lame. When they rap about how many bitches they had, they don't call them lame. Or the kind of shoes and clothes they wear, they don't call them lame. All the dumb change they got on, they don't call them lame. It's funny they don't call the thugs lame. They don't say money don't make you unlame. They don't call the rappers who pay for girls' flights tricks. These are the people who benefit in the homosexual culture, or the women paying for everything. They don't call the women tricks, do they? They don't call the women lames. They don't say that the guys out her league, right? Women can do whatever they want, say whatever they want, because they're women. Men supposed to have standards. Then turn around. They turn around. Then they turn around and see a black man lose all his money and fortune over sex with a black woman or a white woman, and then they come online and say, "Man, you black man, you need to chill, man. You should have never done that, man." But the whole black culture is built off worshiping women. The whole black culture is built off telling men that are better than you what to do. The whole black culture is filled with thugs and players and all that other shit that they love to promote. That's what they like to do. That's their whole goal, is to fill the nigger, to fill the niggerverse up. It's all about putting the niggerverse on top. They want to put the niggerverse in every representation. They can't see themselves in you. You're lame. They have to keep reminding you, money don't make you unlame. 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 You have to dress like them, talk like them, act like them. You have to date the same type of women. They don't give a fuck what make your dick hard. I don't mean to sound like that. I hope this don't, get taken down. These niggas never ask a man what he's attracted to. It's always about what they think is attracted to them. Oh, she bad. She bad. They never ask the person who they talking towards, well, the kind of girls you like. Right? They always try to tell you who's beautiful, but not who's beautiful to you. What you think is attractive. The women, and this all the feminist women, this is their whole agenda, but this we talking about black, we talking about the black side. Black women want to be the slave masters towards most black men. The men who are already the slaves of these motherfuckers, they want to bring you back to the plantation. It was never about taking money from you. It was always about taking your dignity away from you, taking your humanity away from you, telling you are ugly nigga every day of your life, fucking a guy in the bedroom or right on the couch and telling you to cook food for her kids. It's not about you. It's about fucking her baby dads. It's about giving every other guy the best version of herself and giving you absolutely nothing and telling you need to make $100,000, $200,000 and beg her every day for sex. It's about telling you need to take her on trips, not that dusty nigga that she fucked with. It's about telling you that you need to take care of the kids. It's about you taking care of a kid that's not yours. Do you know how many men are out here taking care of kids that's not theirs? You know what they've been doing, right? They've been fucking niggas behind dudes' back. The super slides. All these guys who tell you that there's good women out there, they impregnating the women that you think is good, and then they trick you into taking care of their fucking kids. Ooh, you didn't know that, right? You didn't know that they were fucking, this is their women. That's their women. These women treat you like a subhuman because they think that you are a slave to them. Also, they think that they can fuck. Do you know how many women out here that are fucking dudes behind their boyfriend's back or behind... Do you know how many of these dudes are fucking men behind their man's back and getting pregnant and making the good guy take care of it? That system been running for 50, 60 years. They don't want that. They don't want that system to break. The men who don't got kids, the so-called undateable men, the just T44 said the undateable men, they need you back. Look at all these badass kids. You know the reason why all these kids are wilding out? Because they don't have enough mentors anymore. The millennials, the certain men that are in their 30s, they left. They're not trying to be stepdads. They're not trying to be mentors. So now these kids are out of control, throwing temper tantrums because they never felt loved. And their moms internalize their hate for a man, so they don't even fully give this guy or give this kid any kind of opportunity. How you the most educated, but your kids is the most stupid? What's going on? How you keep touting that you're the most educated, you're the most this and most that, and your kids always seem to go? Why is it that always these kids, or when they get to adults, they always choose the thugs? Reverend One's daughter, remember her? Remember the version? The version Vanessa's DMC's daughter or whatever her name is. Remember her? And she got pregnant by a thug who got killed. You have to look at the men they always go to and the men they choose second. There's a reason why they hate that black men go to other races. Speaking of somebody who goes to other races, I don't want no trace of this shit, that type of shit, that rape, that type of bullshit in my purview. I ask this all the time. What is black culture? Give me the rules on black culture. And then I break it down right here. In this culture, the guys not rich, they're not tall, they don't look good, but they still get treated with respect. Why black culture don't have that? Why they don't have a certain respect for the men? Why you have respect for the wrong men all the time? Oh, it's always about you being a slave to them. Let me show you a situation that's happening now that I've been looking at. Let's see.
At Bear Traits, we face
now. Ada Ross is getting in trouble with some thug ass gang member about with the Crips in LA because he talked shit about Doshi, right? And it's funny to me that these guys always show up to try to go attack white men, but they don't ever try to stop this type of violence against other black people, right? This is the funny part that I always see, right? There was nowhere to be found when a woman in Chicago was getting her ass beat by a bunch of kids. Nowhere to be found. Even a woman said that people who was supposed to be giving her money, they didn't give her no money. That she had to pay all the hospital bills on her own. I think somebody did gave her money, but this is after the fact. They never around building schools. The little thugs, the little simp niggas that they had, the army of simp niggas, they never build any type of businesses. Umar Johnson been talking about a black school for what? How many years? While there's other guys who out here got schools and it still doesn't do a dent in the dysfunction in black society. Let me ask you this question. A football stadium. How much does a football stadium holds? Let's see right here. How many people a football stadium holds? Okay. Over 100,000. It ranges from 60,000 to 80,000 people. The largest one is 80,000. Let's say 80,000 people in a stadium. Let me ask this question to all of the pro-blacks piece of shits and all the people who say there's good women and there's good society. Okay, let me see this. Why don't you throw an event? Throw an event and show all the good women and see how filled up that stadium will be. In every city or some cities, get people to fly out. Show the unity of the good people. Why am I coming out? Why am I coming up with the ideas? Show me. Put that in there. Fill a football stadium full of happy married black couples in that city. Go ahead. Show me it. And show everybody what they look like. Also, show me all the single good women who never mess with thugs You're gonna have to vet them, right? That's gonna take money. The women who never mess with thugs, find out all their ex-boyfriends and everything else, right? And see how much they can fill in that stadium. Then we see how many of the good women are out there, guys. Numbers don't lie. The people who tell the numbers, they do lie. But raw numbers don't lie. When nobody shows up to these events, it tells me that you're giving out a bunch of women that nobody wants to date. It's all about control. The women want to control your dick, your money, your spirit, your ego, and your self-esteem. Black women want to control. If they can't control your dick, they're going to control your self-esteem. This is why they have all these videos out here against you, calling you ugly, telling you the ugliest guy, following you around in other countries, telling you look like a beast, and they get mad because they see you with a better looking woman than them, running in the hotel rooms, snitching on you. You don't think that some of the black women had nothing to do with what's going on in Brazil and what's going on in they don't give a fuck about white dudes. They don't give a fuck about anybody else but you because they think you have control. It's past the money now. It's about them beating you down, telling you you're a loser every day, while they getting dick down, telling you somehow, some way you like white girls, or telling you what you need to like and what you don't need to like, and calling each other beautiful. But when they get mad, they know they call each other ugly. They tell how they feel when they get angry, right? Black women treat you like a slave. And you're their slave. The way they talk to you, the way they think that you should save them and put your life on the line and lose all your money. They think that your hard work should be based off impressing them. It should be a whole 8 hours of you impressing them. And when you get an accomplishment, somebody who never liked you in the first place, you're supposed to give them money and have kids with them and be trapped with them. Because in their mind, they think that nobody should touch you because you're black. That's how fucked up they are in their mind. That they think they own you. They think that fact is that they can tell you how every other woman perceives you. They can read the minds of billions of women around the world. And if they can't do that, they have put out a fake false equivalent out there. Oh, you're taking advantage of poor women. You're taking advantage, you're exporting people. You're doing this and you're doing that. All the while, they want to exploit you and your self-esteem, your low self-esteem. How many men do these people call handsome? They call every woman beautiful, but they never call every man handsome. They tell men the reality of things, but they don't tell the women the reality. They don't tell them that they're ugly, they're average, they're mid. They don't tell them that. Every woman is beautiful. Every woman is dateable. Every woman is the best in the world. Every woman can fly off the roof, and when they never hit the floor because they can fly. Every woman is special. Every woman has the money. Every woman is rich. Every woman is a boss. And you're subhuman. So now you know why they talk the way they talk. Even the anti-black women, they want you to come back. They don't have a woman for you. They just want you to, they want you to come back because they want to control you too. The niggas who go against passport bros, but they'll always talk about the black culture, they want to control you too. It's all about control. Who will they make a slave of? It's also I'm gonna call this slave culture. It's about turning you into a slave because they think you're not human. This is why they tell you to do shit. Hey man, talk to a woman 100,000 times. And if that fat, unattractive woman say yes, you better talk to her because that's all you have, boy. You better give all your money to that single mom because that's the best you can do, buddy. Stay in your lane with the ugly, fat, unattractive HIV women, buddy. Ooh, my God. I'm gonna marry the overweight woman, a woman who's 100 pounds. Oh, my bad. Sorry, not 100 pounds. 500 pounds, man. Oh, no. You have the smallest dick in the world. You need to get an implant. You need to hang yourself with an eyeliner wire if your dick is small. Black culture has no rules. They don't have no rules and consequences for the cheaters. They don't have no rules for the consequences of men who cheat. They don't have no rules and consequences for anything but certain men, right? And then they try to check the weak men of other cultures. They don't check the strong men. Trust me, I know for a fact they don't check the strong men. But now you understand the slave culture. Male slave culture is the next step in their plan. Black women been practicing this. White women do it more subtly. They nicer with it. Asian men left. They knew what women was trying to do to them. A lot of other cultures of men, they left. They knew what women was trying to do. They bounced. They told them, fuck out of here. You don't see videos of Japanese women saying this kind of shit to men that you see American women and women in the West doing. You don't see it in Brazil, even though they're heavily feminist. You don't see it in Russia. You don't see it in Mexico a lot. You don't see it in high numbers in some of these countries. You don't see it like that over there. You don't see it like that. Only in the West where you see it at high numbers. Percentage. Let me do my percentage. Cause I didn't go with my own rules. So this is the percentage that you might see overseas of videos of women making videos against men. In the Western countries, it's this. 90%. 90%. In other countries, it's close to 60% or 65%. That's what you get. 65%. And in some other countries, it might be about 40%. But in America, it's 95%. Choose. Would you rather pick a country where it's 96%? Or not 90? You rather choose the West where it's 95% where women are dogging you out and trying to make you a male slave? Or a 60% or 40% country? That's what it is now. You're picking. That's what it's all about now. It's picking the percentage of what mentality women have. It's also about the mentality. It's not about the women anymore. It's about the mentality that they choose to practice. Let me tell you. People can't hide who they are. My bad. It's harder to hide who you are When you have a specific vocabulary and you use certain words and you effortlessly use it, a woman can be the so-called nicest person ever. Bring up a situation and see what they say about that individual or that situation, and the words will come right out their mouth. This is why I said it takes 3 hours to get to know somebody if you know how to do it right. 3 hours. 3 hours. 3-hour conversation. Bring up a couple topics. You don't have to waste any more time with nobody. That's the ultimate speed dating. There's buzzwords that people use that they're comfortable with. That's how you know who they are. It's easy. I learned that years ago. It took me a very long time to understand that. This is why I don't have a whole bunch of people that I like anymore at all. I have probably one friend now. The rest of them I cleaned out. There was people who tried to be friends with me over the years, and I seen the vocabulary, I seen what they were saying, and then I bounced away from them. Like, nope. Nobody can hide who they are if you let them talk and you see who they don't like. That's one of the key moments too. You have to see who somebody doesn't like, and then you ask them why they don't like it. They don't like that person. And ask them why they use those particular words and why they don't like that group. And you ask them the question, have you known the people at the top or you know the people at the bottom? Give me instances. Give me this. Give me that. Give them proof. And if they can't go complex and deep into what they don't like, then they're following somebody else. If they can, they really don't like that person. If you like the answer, okay. Most people don't know. Most people are followers. Most people they don't like a person. They don't like something. They don't like particular movement because somebody else told them to. Not because they didn't experience. I got a lot of experience. I got a lot of people that I had in my life. I had a lot of different types of scenarios. Stories that I told on my channel already. About friends and girlfriends and stuff that I had. But yeah. Get ready, man. This is the final phase. They want you to be a slave. They got the money. They got $1 trillion backing them. They fucked up the entertainment. What they want is your dignity. Why you think that so many of these other content creators are promoting cut culture or open relationships now? They're taking your dignity away. They're trying to make you less than, because that's what they think of you. You got 1 strike, buddy. But that good-looking guy, he got 10 strikes. He could cheat on her 14 times, and she'd be with him for years, getting treated like trash. You treat her good, you do all this work, you mess up one time, she kick you to the curb. And then you're supposed to feel sorry for her when she dumped you, and then she regret it, and then she takes her life. I don't care. Right? The skydiver, it was a skydiver chick last year who dumped her husband, divorced him, then got with another skydiver dude. He played around with her and tossed her to the side. This piece of shit female jumped out of a plane and didn't deploy her parachute and fell 20 feet in the air. The feminist movement don't talk about that, do they? Yeah. Or how about recently a woman killed her 2 boys and her grandma and herself because she divorced the guy. It was an Asian chick. You need to start watching more police videos. You need to start watching all these police videos and see how these women act when they get arrested. They don't even respect authority. They're kicking, they're screaming at the officers, they're ripping their pants. Oh, yeah. So imagine what they do towards a man if they don't respect authority. You should see these police videos. I posted them on my community post. Understand people when they think they have power over everybody. Red Pill has no power. The people who post videos against Red Pill, they have more power. And you see the way they act and how they talk. And they contradicts themselves in every other video off the shit that they tell Red Pill to do. But people don't call it out because they have more numbers than you. Men like us, SYSBM, the Red Pill, the Passport Bros, we're the living and the walking dead. These motherfuckers are the zombies that you have to fight every day. You're gonna always be outnumbered. It's about survival. How long you gonna survive before you get infected by them? Where can you go that is less zombies at? That's how I feel. We're in a zombie apocalypse where these motherfuckers are trying to infect you with their bullshit to turn you into one of them.